podcast. Walk with me. Let it ride. That's right. Wanting to be heard in the black man's world, simple, they're complicated, just relax and observe. Breaking down of our families, restructured communities, to wake up and see only your losers are free. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery.
We fake stubborn. As black people, we fake stubborn. So we go and we say, I'm not changing this because I'm set in my ways. I'm not doing this because I'm set in my ways. Or I can't live without this. Not knowing all these shit that you can't live without, or you set in your ways, is tearing your insides, tearing your body up. You know what I'm saying? People that eat all that pork. I don't know how you don't eat pork. You know what I mean? People that tell me that my whole family, son, when my mom had that thing at her house and they was porking it up, you ain't got nothing. Boy, you grew up on pork. I ain't grow up on that shit. I ain't start eating that shit until I moved down south. But as soon as I left my mama's house, I stopped. I don't eat that shit. When I say y'all don't really eat red meat neither, at first I used to just eat like a steak once every other month. Now I'm down to not eating steaks at all. I don't eat red meat. You don't eat no red meat? Man, I love me a good steak. Well, you ain't eating no sugar? Like, no, you diabetic too. You probably should leave sugar. There's nothing else other than sugar. What can you use? I can't use all that substitute. Well, then go ahead and die. I told a lady this in the store. She was looking at my cart and I had a bunch of sugar-free this or had, no sugar in this, that, and I'm wheeling my cart because I get my own snacks or stuff for the house. Erica she shop for her and the boys. She shop for the boys mostly. And I get my own little stuff. And the lady looked, she was like, you diabetic? I said I was, but I'm keeping up that trend. I said, I got rid of it. How did you get rid of it? I said, I just stopped eating sugar and exercise more. She was like, oh, is sugar do that? I said, yeah, stop eating sugar. You'll be fine. She was like, I just having a hard time. I asked her, I said, so since you're having a hard time eating sugar, you must want to die. She just looked at me. Why would you say that? I said, what did your doctor tell you about your diabetes? What can it do to you? It can kill you. You must want to die then. I don't want to die. Not right now. Shit. And I'm not about to let something as diabetes take me the fuck up out of here. So guess what? Cold turkey stop. I don't need none of that shit. There's one thing, I don't have an addictive personality. I can start some shit and then quit. I used to smoke cigarettes. When it was time for basketball season, I quit and ran miles to get my lungs back. Then one day I said, why am I doing that shit to myself? I don't even like this shit. I'm just doing it because people around me doing it. Stop. I don't do it no more. But then I see people struggling with smoking cigarettes. My only weakness has been women. It's the only weakness I've had.
I mean, it's funny because you got a bunch of unhealthy people telling you what they can't get rid of.
That's ridiculous.
That's my only thing with it.
It's ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying? I got people like even in my family that look at me because my diet is different now. Mm-hmm. And you saw how unhealthy I was when I had my issues with alcohol, my dependency, I would say.
Right.
You saw that. You see me now.
Bro,
and then you say to me, you don't know how I do this, how I do that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And you see the change in me mentally and everything.
Your mental's not clogged or fogged.
But if I respond,
that shit. Mm-hmm.
If I respond from the heart,
mm-hmm.
from what comes through my brain, you're going to be offended. But you took shots at me because you really don't feel good health-wise. And I'm feeling good right now. So you just feel like you have to say something to cloud my natural illumination.
Right.
When you feeling good, you got a different natural glow. First of all, you breathe better.
That's a fact.
Your skin looks better, and I have a beard, so my hair grows better because it's all from internal.
Yeah.
And most sickness come from the gut.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I don't hardly know anybody in my family that isn't on some form of medication.
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I took them diabetic pills the first let me say the first 3 months just to regulate, get my shit together. And I ain't even hold you. That shit flushes you. It flushes your system. So it was good. It's like, so I was like, yo, this is good. It was a quick, good flush. And then I went to what I know. All right, boom, let me pull this. All right, I gotta stop this. All right, boom, boom, boom. I need to drink more of these, this. I don't need to touch none of this. Bro, my biggest issue was I love sweet tea. You know that shit ain't good for me, man. You know, nigga sweet tea.
You know, Fife's problem was fruit punch.
See?
He said he was addicted to fruit punch.
Couldn't kick
it. You would never think of nothing like that. He was addicted to fruit punch, man.
Right. Couldn't kick it. That shit don't, bro, I don't drink none of that shit, bro. No, my wife makes Kool-Aid for the boys. Granted, we don't use the same sugar that we used to use. We use a raw sugar.
A lot of our families, that's what we grew up on.
Yeah, but that's what they grew up on. So the boys eat
sugary Kool-Aid.
Right.
Sugar.
Right. They drink Kool-Aid. I don't drink it. Even though I know that they use a different sugar now, I still don't drink it. That ain't for me. I'll just go get me a bottle of water, or I'll get one of my issue right now is, and it ain't even an issue. Every now and again, I go get me a Monster energy drink. And it's the sugar-free one, but it's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? But bro, I be up so damn late. Like last night, bro. I was up so late because I finished my ebook. I finally finished my ebook last night. I turned it to an EPUB. Now I'm about to upload it once we're done with the pod today, because I'm gonna put my ebook out. So I was up late making sure everything was done because I wanted to finally publish this book. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I had to go. I ran to the store. Pick me up a Monster, little 2 for $4.44, and I'm gonna chug that bitch today.
I'm gonna give you my biggest pet peeve when you're speaking about health, man. First of all, nobody cares until the doctor says something is wrong, right?
That's a fact.
The second thing that bothers me, as soon as your ass gets sick, you're gonna say to me, take care of my health, look out for your health. Motherfucker, I've been doing that for the past decade.
Right.
You are the one that's sick, and you're telling me to be careful. Where the fuck was you at for the last decade when I was telling you to be careful?
Be careful, right.
You played around, and then this white man or this Arabian or this Indian man, Native American, says to you, you're sick. Now all of a sudden you care.
You listen.
But you didn't care before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're 100 pounds heavier than you were in college, and you think you're just going to stay that way and be okay.
Right.
Your knees and your ankles hurt when you walk. Your lower back hurts you when you go too far. But you did nothing.
Yep.
And by the time you go to the doctor, you so far gone, it's going to be hard for you to deal with it.
That's a fact.
You know, it's almost like, all right, like even you said I hate the mask. I don't really hate the mask. I just hate the whole thing about the fact that somebody will say to you, wear your mask.
Right.
What else you going to do, Nick?
Right.
What else you doing? It attacks your immune system. And if anything attacks you, you want to get strong so you can withstand those attacks, right?
Right. That's a fact.
What are you doing? You're doing the same shit? You were sick without COVID.
Right.
So you're going to bring the same sick body into a world with polluted air. But you're going to say to me, be safe. Man, all right.
All right, so, but what was your biggest, you said, what is your biggest health thing? You didn't even get to it. You went over a whole tangent.
Nah, that right there, that's my problem.
That's your problem?
That's it. That's it.
All right.
I told the motherfuckers at work yesterday, yo, I said, all three of y'all, y'all three fucking amigos. All y'all got a mask on and it's on your chin. You wearing a chin strap, nigga?
Yeah.
What you protecting, your chin skin? What you doing? What you saying to me from getting the flakes off your beard?
Especially if it's not over your nose. It's just on your bottom lip. Especially when you're wearing it wrong or for no reason.
Yeah. He said, I need my mask. I'm like, God dang, you smoke cigarettes, you eat whatever you want to eat. Like, you just, I just been listen. When I say this is the thing. This is the thing about life, man. I used to be that guy. I hated every guy in the world that had on a tight shirt. I hated every guy in the world that went to the gym. I hated every guy in the world that had a healthy plate. Now I am everything I used to hate.
Yep.
But my hate wasn't hate. It was haterism. That's what it was. We all had levels of haterism before. It's like if you're an artist.
That shit still hate, nigga.
It is hate. It is hate. I just want to throw the word up in there.
Trying to jazz it up.
Or throw some more pieces in the sample so it don't sound a little, chop it up a little bit.
I understand a little tapatio. It's cool.
I chop it up a little bit, man. But I mean, you know what I'm saying, man. Even with females, yo, I know at least 3 people with diabetes. And I said to them, gaining lean muscle burns the fat.
Yep.
Just exercise some, because you don't
gotta
exercise
do
at
a lot.
all. Just exercise some. It doesn't have to be the level where I'm at. Change your diet some.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we so extreme, man. Like women will sit there and look on Instagram and see all these fitness models, and when their body doesn't compare to them, they quit.
Yep.
That's your goal, to look like that? Okay. But your goal should be getting healthier.
And the sad part is, you're right. And the sad part is when they look at those models, those girls be 20 years old. Their body ain't even fully changed or developed or mix up anything. But if they are our age, they fuck their body up and realize they had to tighten that shit up, and they got it together. They got their bodies together. Huh?
Not only that.
Now, I was not trying to bring in the doctor situation. We know that
Why not?
We already know they going to Miami. I saw a video online where this person they was like, when you come back from Miami, this is what you deal with on the flights. This chick, she can't really sit down on the plane. Her ass hurt. She's sitting up with her fucking knees in the seat with her ass behind her because she done went to Miami and got them butt work going. And I laugh, and I even put in the comment, I said, yo, on my flight back from Miami, we had 3 women that had the surgery, and they all lived in Raleigh, bro. They all lived here because it was a direct flight from Miami to Raleigh, and then we all walked to the terminal. I saw them struggling, people picking them up. I said, you motherfuckers live out here, spending money to fix your ass out here? Nigga, ain't nobody gonna see you out here. I ain't really talking about those though. I ain't really talking about. No, some of them got their stomach together and got their stomach fixed. That's what I'm saying. It ain't too many women looking at them donkey asses like fantasizing for that. That's like some hood shit. But fam, them flat stomachs is what's throwing people off. Who's doing that shit out here though? Who's seeing you out here? We live out here. Ain't nobody out here, son. Who's seeing them out here where they feel like they gotta do all that to get their shit? Come on, man. Women get lipo for themselves. They want to look good for their man. And a lot of times they want to look good for each other. The BBLs, the big donkey asses, the little legs, I just don't understand that at all. I don't get that. I have nothing for that. It's crazy to me. But the lipo, you got a lot of women. Lipo. Matter of fact, even with I don't oppose lipo. I don't oppose lipo. Well, that's the main thing that throws people off. The fat asses, people can look at them and tell they fake. That's not really intimidating women. Women are more so intimidated by these women with these flat stomachs. Because they can't wear the halter tops. And when they wear the leggings, they got to pull them shits up like Grandpa Pigs. They tucking that shit in. They put that, call it a fupa and tell you you're supposed to love that shit. Get the fuck out of here with that. Nah, if that's your lady, that's your lady, that's your lady. That's your lady. That's your lady. That's different. That's different. You know that's different. Don't pull that bullshit, because I'll start exposing our conversations outside of this goddamn pod, though. Don't do it. Don't look at the match and ain't nobody, because they agree with me. What? They agree with me. Agree with what? They agree with me. What's making? Hey, you know, we're not talking about when it's your significant other. Your significant other got a fupa you love and you hug that motherfucker. But you motherfuckers, you motherfuckers that around here trying to make it seem like we supposed to love that shit. We don't, yo. A lot of us don't love that shit, son. Stop it. And I'm not trying to diss you ladies, I ain't fat shaming or body shaming. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it is what it is. If I have a preference, you got a gut women, in your pants, that's not sexy. Saying, if I have a preference for women that have a level of fitness, that's not shaming anything. No, but that's what they feel. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna gain weight as you mature. That's a fact. I mean, that's fine. I'm not frowning on that. That is a fact. Some women in the gym, and it's still a certain level that they can't lose. I'm not mad at that either. But you're just sitting around adding to it. Like, there ain't nothing wrong with you. There's some men that love that. Yeah.
You know, I'm not even speaking against it. That's just not my preference.
I know it ain't mine.
But you're holding all this extra body fat and you're wondering why you're having these sicknesses. You know, you're wondering why you always have a cold. You wonder why you have excessive mucus. You're having these headaches, all these different things, with the exception of migraines, because nobody really knows where the migraines come from. You know,
should be weird.
They're connected to stress, but nobody really knows.
Yeah, migraines are weird.
You know, the dynamic of it. But yeah, that's just my thing, man. People wait till they get sick to speak to you about health, man. It's like, come on, man.
I agree.
It's like a dude going to prison. Now he's telling people, man, yo, be careful in them streets. Like, bro, you put me on. Okay? You know what I mean? But,
I'm not mad at now you telling me, yo, tighten up. I ain't mad at that.
I'm not talking about after the fact, like now we're older, we schooling people. I'm talking about like right during the thing. You just got caught yesterday.
That's true. Yo, I hate to change topic. We're gonna change topic quick, man. So you know that record by Division, right? I put something on Twitter. I said, Division just dropped some classic material for this great day. Y'all got Beyonce next. I said, y'all got Beyonce next month. So calm down. You know, women was in a frenzy about that record. And the Division go and fucking hit the like button on and reshare what I said. Like, Division, don't take your fucking don't do that. Don't put that on me, sir. He around here being toxic, and I'm over here celebrating the toxic shenanigans. And then you liking my shit, man. But you know what, man? For the toxic moments. Only on, this is probably only going to get played on the not on YouTube. This is probably only going to get played on Spreaker and Spotify and all that shit. But YouTube, y'all not gonna get this. I'm tired of y'all flagging us for content, so I'm starting to strip away shit that ain't, because I don't feel like disputing all the fucking time. I'm tired of that shit. When shit getting old, like YouTube, just like they don't realize certain shit is what it is. But I ain't got time for that shit.
Even with a record like that, a woman could make a record and talk about us or situations in any shape or form, and it's fine. But for a man to say that, they're gonna lose their mind.
Bro, they lose their mind every fucking time, bro, for shit like this. And that's why I don't mind it, bro. That's why I promote the bullshit. I ain't gonna even hold you. This is why
why is it it's just aggravates me to my limited level of aggravation. If you don't like something, that's fine. That's cool.
Bro, the women was out here saying Jay-Z cleared the sample for this. Okay. Then you got them Panda Bear dudes that be like, this is trash. I can't believe they're doing this. But you know, let's enjoy this piece, man. I just want to enjoy this 38 seconds. Let's get your opinion.
If I get caught cheating, that don't mean I don't love you. Fucking them girls, I was gon' say it again. If I get caught cheating, that don't mean I don't love you.
That's Maul. See Maul from Joe Budden podcast. Old Joe Budden, Jermaine Dupri.
One little fuck, mess all this up. One mistake, take all this away. One little fuck, mess all this up.
One little fuck.
One mistake, take all this away.
Damn, man. That boy talking, man.
If the woman cheats, is it the same dynamic?
Ain't got nothing to do with that.
You're not gonna answer the question? Okay.
No, I ain't got nothing to do with that. We're not talking about that. That's not what we're talking about right now. But that's not what we're talking about right now. You always do that. You try to pull that devil's advocate shit, bro. You know it ain't the same.
Hold up. I always do that. You are the devil's advocate of the show.
At this moment, we're not going to do
You are the devil's advocate of the show.
We're going to talk about what's in front of us.
Time.
We're going to talk about what's in front of us right now.
That's the attack that's going to come back. That's what's going to happen.
I don't care about none of that.
You can be very
but that be the problem. You contributed to the Panda Bears.
How?
Yep. The pandering bear. If it was the other way around, it wouldn't be.
No, I just asked your opinion. I don't give a fuck.
I have no opinion for that.
Thumbs down.
I have no opinion for that one.
I wouldn't care if the women say it. I don't care if he said it. It's a fact. People do it all the time. I've always said if a person cheats on you, and this doesn't even mean I support infidelity. Infidelity does not mean a person don't love you.
That's a fact.
And I've always said I will not definitely break up with a woman, and we talked about it because of infidelity.
I wouldn't either.
Only way I would definitely
levels,
break up with a woman, only way I definitely break up is if you do it in my house, or I catch you fucking, or I see pictures on the phone, or some videos you fucking. Then I can't, because psychologically, every time I look at you, I see that shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I might snap. I don't know. I don't know. I might snap.
Nah, I'm a snap. Ain't no.
You do weird shit when you snap. Somebody might die.
Yeah, I'm a snap.
I don't need that. You got to do it for me.
If I walk in my house, I've told my wife this. If I walk in my house and she in here fucking a nigga, I'm beating both of their ass. I'm
not talking about snapping then. I'm talking about after the fact.
Yeah.
That flashback might not be cool.
You right.
Come on. If I see the activity, I ain't no telling what's happening in the house.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because matter of fact, as a dude, he was friends with a. I might be talking about that story. That was a crazy story too.
Oh, that's it.
This is some real life shit. A close friend of mine, friend of his, he found out his wife was cheating, and he killed his wife right in front of his son. Damn. And he tried to blame it on a new medication he was taking because he was going through some mental health shit. That didn't work.
No, that don't work for black people.
Yeah, well, he killed her. Murder right there in front of his son.
Now he got to spend life in prison, and the child loses mother and father. Think about that.
Yeah.
All because of emotions. You can leave, bro.
But the dude you're talking about from that YouTube clip.
That shit was crazy. And it's real.
We got the hammer.
Yup. Bashed both of them in their shit. He hit dude. He fell in the tub, and then he threw the radio in the tub.
My problem with that, though,
he ended up killing himself too. He never even went to jail.
Oh, because he killed himself before he turned himself in. He said he was going to turn himself in.
Yeah,
I didn't think he would.
Yeah,
but my thing, though, I don't judge anybody's activity. You know, if you have a moment of weakness, if you want to call it, if you have a moment of selfishness, if you have a moment of lust, whatever the infidelity, whatever drives the infidelity, why would you do that shit in your house?
That's my only issue, man. Like, and in that case, what you talking about? They set up candles and all this shit. Yo, if my wife keep calling me, oh, you working overtime tonight, and keep asking me that, something is up. So yeah, I'm working overtime. Bitch, I ain't working overtime. I'm pulling up. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. You ain't never asked me that before. Now you calling and asking me, you working overtime tonight? Why? Don't ask me no shit. Like, why? Why you asking me if I'm working overtime?
I mean, sometimes that could be innocent, man. Unless you don't trust your woman, you're not thinking about that. Maybe she want to stay up till you come home because you come home early. She might fix something to eat. She might want to set up a romantic scene for you.
You know your lady. You know your lady. You know your lady.
And I know my lady.
So if my wife calls me and asks me that, she's also telling, because your lady also knows you, to make sure you don't have no red flags or no antennas don't pop up. She's also explaining why she's asking you this.
Shay, why you gonna be agreeing with me in a disagreeable tone, yo? Cut that bullshit out, yo. You good for that shit. That shit is so fucking trash. That's exactly what I just said. And you gonna say that long ass sentence for nothing.
How you gonna agree with me in a disagreeable tone? Yo, I like that shit, yo. I like that shit, yo.
You was so full of
I'm
shit,
changing
man.
the podcast name to Disagreeable Tone.
No, you was full of shit, man. You just said what I said, the longer version. I'm like, what is he talking about?
So how you gonna agree with me in a disagreeable tone? Yo, I gotta put that down here for name of our shirts too.
Cause yo, like I said, my parents been married 65 years. I can remember as a kid growing up, man. A lot of times they didn't know when each other was coming home.
I could see that.
My father was a homicide detective. They even had cell phones back then. Think about it. Back then we ain't had cell phones.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So you don't even know when your spouse coming home.
Don't even know.
If they get home from work early, they have no way to call you but a house phone.
Yeah.
We didn't have voicemail back then.
And mama could have been in the house getting.
I don't think so. Matter of fact, we didn't have answer machines back then. You call nobody answer the phone, that's it.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do something in your house. Oh, it was rough back then, bro. Man.
Oh yeah. 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 No way.
Because girls will always pop up at your house back then. Even college, we ain't had cell phones yet. Chicks just pop up and knock on your door out the blue.
Yep, they did. Because when I went to college, yeah, we had cell phones, but it wasn't really that prevalent. A lot of us didn't just have one. Them shits was dumb expensive.
Now, by the time cell phones came out, I think I was I think my son mother graduated college already. We were married. I remember the first cell phones we got. She had got them, and the fucking bill was high as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. It was super expensive, bro. I used to have a fucking
Nokia
joint.
They still had long distance calls on them motherfucker.
Yup, I had the Nokia Flip, and
yeah.
And I remember, dog, I was getting burnout phones. You remember when burnout phones was popping? This was with the burnouts. Bro, I used to, I had a homie.
They were necessary sometimes.
Oh yeah, I had a homie that who used to put the burnout phones together, and I was selling for him. But we were slinging burnout phones all over damn Tallahassee. It was burnout phone slingers over in Tallahassee, bro. Damn, those were good days. I kept a burnout phone. Number changed all the time. Like I was selling dope in the 80s.
Yeah, man.
It was stage changing. But yeah. But yeah, people used to pop up. Yo, I had a chick that would pop up, and I would get mad with her every time. I'm like, oh, why are you popping up over here? She would always pop up at the.
What else could you do? All you had was a house phone back then. What else could you do?
Fam, you saw me. You saw me on campus. You could have told me you was coming through.
But I mean, I never did pop-ups, but I'm saying before cell phones,
right?
The house phone. If I call a house phone and I don't get an answer, I just, I don't. Like I dealt with a woman for decades. I never went to her house without telling her I was coming. I just never did it.
Yeah, not just popping up on you, yo.
And it wasn't because I didn't trust her. It's just, first of all, I didn't want to go over there and you ain't took no shower yet.
Yo, we some old niggas. I just realized that. We just had an old nigga moment just now. Talk about
I ain't
no cell phone. With the cell phone shit, we had an old nigga moment just now, son.
I ain't old, son. You old. I mean, old nigga.
I hear what you're saying, but we had an old nigga moment. I ain't saying you physically old, but you old, nigga. You old.
I ain't old, son.
We had an old nigga moment just now. You remember not having cell phones? Some old nigga shit.
I remember not having call waiting.
See?
I remember when the line busy, nigga.
That's some different era shit there.
If you ain't want to talk to nobody, you took the phone off the hook.
Yo, like that shit just.
She ain't talking to me tonight.
Yo, I remember when call waiting popped this. I remember that shit when you hear the little beep and you had to click over, hit the button on the house phone joint to click over. But if your phone didn't have that, if your house phone didn't have that option, you was almost fucked.
Yo, what about dial-up internet? The phone ringing and knock that shit off.
Come on, son. You know I know all about that. Shit. First,
who the hell calling me now?
Yeah. Shit. That's how I was watching the Allen Iverson crossover on Jordan.
Yo, let me tell you. I'm gonna switch to now. I'm gonna tell you how spoiled people are now. This is what happened to me. True story, true experience. I couldn't charge my phone. My charger broke, right? So I text this young lady. I said, look, my charger broke. I can't charge my phone. I don't have a charger. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to wait till the morning. Give me a charger. My phone dead. Yo, you know I got my back door. Got my front door. Nobody goes to the front door. That's where I go smoke my cigars or whatever. Yo,
I've never been up there.
Get a knock at the front door, Shane. Shorty pull up with pajamas and a headscarf on with a charger in her hand.
Oh shit.
I was like, what the fuck? You know, back then I was watching porn, so I'm watching me a little movie. Like,
you're right. You're right.
Because you know, every time you watch porn, you think somebody at the door, you be tripping, right?
And that should be loud. You gotta turn that shit down. You by yourself too.
You know, yeah, but that knock sounded loud as hell. I jumped. I was like, oh.
Dick in your hand.
You over there like, like what the fuck going on here? So I mean, I get up out my chair.
Right.
Like, what the hell are you doing? Yo, Shorty walks upstairs and looks around. I'm like, what are you doing? Went in the bathroom, all kind of shit.
She tried to see if somebody was at the house.
This she says, okay, gives me a charger. I said, you ain't coming to me with no damn charger, you retarded ass.
Just bend over now, see.
I was gonna say that. Go ahead, bend your ass
You're
over
the pajama
now.
pants. Go ahead and turn around.
Yeah.
Shit. Let's go ahead.
So I gotta get back home. No, you don't.
No, it ain't gonna take long. It'll be about 30.
So what the kids sleep. Shit. You wanna think about that shit when you brought your ass over here?
Give me 30. All I need is 30. Give me 30. You can haul ass. We can make this a quickie.
Fuck that. I'm so excited right now. I don't need 30. See if you touch your toes. Let me get that real quick.
See?
I'm already halfway there. We ain't got to take all that time.
You gotta be here long.
This is overtime period. This ain't a whole period. I'm already there. This is a tie game. I'm trying to break the tie. Shit, you know just what I like. Shit, touch your toes, hold your nose. This is about to go down. No, that's right.
Yo, we all had that one female that just pull up and it was like, she knew what it was, you knew what it was. There was no questions asked.
This is what was crazy. Yo. I was foolish enough to tolerate and be excited about her craziness. She was nuts.
Yeah. But them be the ones, they do everything, all the shenanigans.
First of all, if I had somebody in here, I wouldn't open the door.
Nah, hell no.
Because you came unsolicited. I would have treated you like Jehovah's Witness.
Look through the blind. All the
I
lights out.
I don't even look through the blind. Open that motherfucker, look him dead in his face. I ain't over this shit. I look dead in your face.
You looking dead in the face, man. Oh shit.
It's my house, nigga. What you want?
Oh shit.
There's a whole little pamphlet in there. Man, throw that shit in the trash.
Right.
Knocking on people's doors, man. Look at that shit. Fuck out of here, man.
Oh, you stupid, son. Yo, let me ask you a question. A man 35 and up that just have sex with random women has no direction in his life. True or false?
Depends on the dynamic. It can be possible, but it ain't because of that. A lot of people over 35 have no direction.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you're faithful to your woman don't mean you have direction. I mean, blanket statements like that, man, it seems like you just trolling for a bunch of comments to see you can give the best one.
Right.
I mean, everybody doesn't value sex the same. I don't think that means your life has no direction.
Right.
For a lot of people, sex is medicinal. I mean, that's a different, dynamic. For some people, sex is a pure thing they want to have with loved ones. But even with people where sex is a pure thing you want to have with a loved one, sometimes you still have that lust that attacks you. Lust is always there. We just all handle lust differently. When I saw that, I was interested in the topic. I meant to read the comments, but I didn't get to it.
Now I'm gonna waste my time with them comments.
I don't think that's a black and white situation. And my problem with those kind of comments is everybody capping.
Yep.
Like nobody wants to have the real actual discussion about that. It's just like infidelity conversations. Nobody really wants to have that conversation. You can have everything together and you can have this lovely woman with you. And people always say, if you have everything you need at home, why would you take that chance? Yo, when lust takes over, bro, you ain't thinking.
Right. Somebody said this in comments real quick. They said, so what about the women he has sex with? What are they if he has no direction just because he likes sex?
Yo, a lot of dudes got game, man. They be making these women think they got direction. Niggas a lot to get up in the cookie.
Think of this idiot. I'm 37, single, but I look 27. I be fucking mad girls. I was in a 12-year relationship. I'm having fun now, LOL.
So you can't even have a serious conversation with niggas, man.
No, I look 27.
What's that mean? Who told you look 27, nigga? What 27 look like?
Here go this chick. All the little boys in the comments mad as fuck.
What's that mean?
I guess she's saying dudes are mad because I guess the comment is right. But you go to her page, her ass out on every fucking photo. Well, she really got no ass.
She got to back out.
Yeah, her back is out. I'm just facts. I'll send it to you.
Yo, you know what's funny? That the chick I know that used to DJ, she's in New York and shit. Mad cool, man. It's always been like mad cool relationship, man. She's pretty earthy, woke type or whatever. And she had said something about, you know, women showing their bodies in pictures all the time. She spoke about that. I can't remember exactly what she said, but she was saying how, you know, these same people that are half naked all the time will put like an inspirational quote under them with their butt cheeks out.
We've been saying that. That was the first few pods we talked about that.
Yeah, it was different when a woman, when a woman says it.
Right. Yeah.
And she's not an ugly woman. She's not an out of shape woman. But
Right.
she dresses. She doesn't do. She rarely takes pictures of herself, really. Mostly on social media with dialogue, because she, you know, she likes to pick people's brain or whatever. And she has a man. Been with a man for a while.
Right.
With a man for a long time, matter of fact. And, you know, I always think about that. You know what I mean? It's like your quote is pretty, you know, your caption is actually pretty dope.
Right.
But it's like every picture of yours, you're from the back.
Yeah. Everything.
You know, but
yo, the draw in is the ass. And then you read and you're like, oh, she is woke. Her third eye is open.
yeah, but I'm saying you draw. You first of all, you should be able to wear whatever you want. That's not what I'm saying. You wear what you want, but you promote your assets.
Right.
Whether you have you know voluptuous breasts, or whether you have a fat ass, you promoting your assets every angle, every time, every turn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of gym clothes are revealing. You know what I'm saying? You got a nice body, it's fine. You wear whatever. But it's like, you have a lot of people at the gym that take pictures of the gym all the time, but they never take a picture directly of their ass.
Right.
Or directly of their titties.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's levels to that. You know what I'm saying? And you can't control how people react to those pictures either. No, I mean, I get it. But you also know the rules of the game.
Right. The rules
what I mean?
of engagement.
Yeah, that's what it is. Rules of engagement. Like this is my vision. This is what I see of you.
I'm a cute band. I hate this fucking era, bro. I'm not a fan of this stuff.
I hate it because when I speak on, a lot of times I'm joking when I speak about Instagram pictures and posts, things of that nature. But part of it isn't a joke, as I'm saying. If you my lady, I really don't want you showing your butt every day to the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't anal about it. I don't hear nothing about, you know, I'm old, the new rules, whatever. If these are the new rules, fine. I don't like them.
Right.
I don't like them. If I'm scrolling and a lady I'm seeing that I'm really liking and digging, I'm seeing her with a new outfit on, she naked again.
Right.
I didn't see her at all today. I didn't see her yesterday. Didn't see her for a few days. Both of us working different schedules. But what I do see is she's naked with other people.
Right.
Other people. You know what I'm saying? On a regular, at my age. I ain't talking about 20s and 30s.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
You get my age, it's like, God damn, you ain't done yet. And it don't make you wrong, don't make me right. I'm just saying for myself.
Right. No, I'm with
you. You know what I'm saying? You took the energy to put this on to entice these motherfuckers.
Right.
But you'll say you trying to look good for me. I ain't with you. I ain't with you none of these times. It's like you put more effort into the representation for people that mean nothing to you and don't care for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then when it's time to look good for your man, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same. There's no balance.
No, you're right.
And maybe some people don't care about that. That's fine. I take pleasure in seeing a woman take the time to look good for me or put on something extra for me or do something for me to make me feel good.
I mean, I'm with you there. That the level that you at it with, I'm not. I don't have a problem with that. I think
what level?
When it comes to them showing their body on social media, I don't really have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say I had a problem with it. You know,
I never said you did. I heard what you said. I'm just saying I don't have an issue. I understand you rather them do that for you, but for me, it's do what you do. I just want something different when you show me. That's all. You show me something different than what you show everybody else.
And you didn't hear what I said. You're not showing me nothing.
I heard what you said.
You said show me different. Different is something.
Right.
I said nothing. You know what
My
I'm
thing
saying?
is this.
Listen, I stopped dealing with a chick before over something similar because I was like, yo, how you take 10 selfies a day?
Right. But what are you giving her to build her self-esteem up? Because some people need self-esteem building.
I ain't the man for you. I'm not gonna be building it up every day. How many times I'm gonna tell you you're beautiful and you keep telling me I'm not? You got some women you can tell them they're beautiful all day. No, I'm not. I'm not this. I'm not that. They'll show you other shit. This,
Then I'm not talking to those. I'm not talking to those.
That's my point. I've met people like that. This is the crazy thing, and I'm not labeling anyone, but I've met several people like that. When I say several, I'm talking like three, four, maybe like that. You could tell them they're beautiful. You could tell them you like their natural hair. You could tell them you like their natural shape. Right. They still hate that shit. One time, I remember when booty pads was popular. A lot of chicks were wearing these booty pads.
Right. I remember them.
You know, people still wear the Spanx or whatever. That's cool. Ain't tripping off none of that.
Right.
You know, the push-up bras are always going to be popular, whatever.
Yeah, them not going nowhere.
You got a lot of women, they have a decent grade of hair. Looks good when they fix it.
Right. That's true.
But every day they got to wear a wig. Every day they got to do that. Not knocking that either. If that's what you like to do. Right. But what's the word? I don't understand when you feel like you have to. Right. If you like it, it's fine. That's your beautify yourself. It's like the long eyelashes. I don't have a problem with that if that's what you like.
That's what you like.
But them shit shouldn't be fucking 10 inches long though.
I'm cool on the snuffleupagus shit. Though.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? It's like some women, it don't matter how often you tell them they're beautiful. Some women just have that complex. But what really builds you up when you're at that point?
That's because they didn't have enough. I feel like a lot of people, let's go women. A lot of women, they need others to validate their self-esteem, and they didn't take the time to love themselves. A lot of them don't love themselves.
Have you ever tried to have that conversation with a person?
No, I've never had a child.
I've tried to have that conversation with women several times, and more often than not, I get cursed at because they don't really hear what I'm saying. And I know I say it calmly. I'm not talking about back when I used to drink and shit. Now I don't talk fucked up. Right. I would always ask because I'm always curious. If you're not promoting a brand or a product, like what do you get out of reaching out to social media all the time looking for validation? Right. I just wonder. Some women say they like taking pictures. Cool. Right. Cool. But everybody's situation isn't I like taking pictures.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I just always wonder people's dynamic. You know, some people, I see it from an angle of they've been ignored most of their life. Right. They've never been told they were beautiful. Nobody's ever really listened to them. Right. They get to a mature age. Maybe they're doing good in their career. Their body is kept up. They got the money to keep the hair and the face up and all of this. So now they've been ignored so long, they just want to show that shit every day. Yeah. That goes on all the time. Now, I'm not saying that to knock it. I'm just saying if that's you, recognize that that's you. You don't have to say it to me.
But think about it. You're right, but a lot of guys, if they've been fat for a long time, they start working out, they getting themselves together. Yo, now they naked up top every photo.
But listen, I can tell you that though. I can tell you that to your face. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking my shirt off. Okay. All right. So I preach what I said it backwards. I practice what I preach.
Okay, there we go.
I wear shirts that fit me now because I can't.
You know, we ain't no judgment-free zone, brother.
But I'm not judging a woman when I say that. I just always wondered the direction of that.
Yo, the great thing I say for me, man,
does it even have a direction? Maybe
it's probably no direction. I haven't dealt with many women that have that level of low self-esteem in themselves because, I have to be, where they had to just every time they had to show everything just to get validation. You know what I'm saying?
But does that mean you have low self-esteem when you take revealing pictures?
No, it doesn't.
See what I'm saying? It doesn't always mean that. Sometimes not.
But if you're looking for validation from others, there's an issue self-esteem wise.
So anytime you post pictures, aren't you seeking validation somewhere? Some would say you are.
I don't know. Because I don't know.
I'm saying I think it's depends on the individual.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think it definitely depends on the individual.
Because you got some people, they post pictures, don't get enough likes, they take it down.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, they take it down. They got
I ain't gonna lie though. I was on Twitter, right? And I haven't really been on Twitter, but lately I've been on it heavy. And that's because I took Facebook and shit off my phone. And I saw one of my videos. That shit had no views. Like nobody looked at that shit at all. And I was like, God damn. I said, but I realized I don't do nothing on this page. So lately, since I was active, shit started going up. I'm like, oh, it's activity-wise. Because I used to be on Twitter heavy. And back in the day, my Twitter was booming. But now it's like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. I understand that dynamic like, damn. I ain't got no views. I want to take it down, even though I didn't. I was like, I don't give a fuck about that. Because I don't give a fuck about much, bro. I don't really give a fuck about much, you know. So it's hard for me to understand people that gives too much of a fuck. Because I be looking at you like, why you give a fuck what others think? Fuck these niggas, man.
That, and it's almost like, too, with some people, why you feel you got to comment on everything?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you can't just hear something and see something and be okay.
Just going about your BI.
You know what I mean? Just like if I say I don't like a certain trait of a woman, I'm not knocking you as a woman. You could be a great person.
Right.
That's just a certain trait of you that I wouldn't want to be involved in.
Not feeling, right.
You know what I'm saying? I prefer a woman that's gorgeous and comfortable within that gorgeousness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A person that's comfortable within that gorgeousness doesn't have to share with the world every 2 days or every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They know they're gorgeous. They know they're deeper than that gorgeousness. You know what I'm saying? They know they have more there. So, you know what I'm saying? They don't have to represent that in pictures every day. And that doesn't make you wrong for doing that. That's just my perception. There might be things about me you don't like as a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. I'm not mad at you for that. You know what I'm saying? I've been told that I could be kind of cold with my mouth. I don't think so. I know I used to be. You know what I'm saying? I could be blatant with my words. I could be direct with my words, but I don't see that being wrong.
That's cold to them. When you direct, that's cold to them. Because I'm direct with my words.
Then that's not cold. You just don't want to hear the truth. You rather, and I said that to a woman. If I sit here and lie to you and tell you all these things I know you want to hear, you naked. You know what I'm saying? That if I give you the truth, I'm beating up on you. Yo, so many times, and you know, I've always had female friends because I never had a sister. Right. I've always been like some brother to people. Yo, so many times I hear women say shit to me that I said to them years ago. I just had a woman recently say to me about cousins and friends and how people put too much on that. And, you know, I'm not going to be giving all my energy to these people that are co-workers. They're just Yo, I told this woman for years, you put all your time into hanging out with co-workers, getting drinks after work, all of these girlfriends going to all of their functions, joining these social clubs with all these other people. You don't do anything for you. Your health is failing. You out here running around living everybody else's lifestyle. Got cursed out, didn't talk to me for weeks. 7 years later, she regurgitates the same shit back to me a week ago. You know what I'm saying? Because I told her when she got mad at me, I said, look, one day you're going to realize when people genuinely care about you as a person compared to people that genuinely just need you there for their medicine. Because a lot of time when you're hanging out with people, your existence is medicinal. They need somebody to smoke with. They need somebody to drink with. They need somebody to go out to eat with so they don't feel guilty about eating all this fucking food. They need somebody to go on a vacation with because they can't stand being by themselves. What about you?
Yeah.
Now, if we both like doing the same thing, great.
Great, right. It's a different story then.
You know what I'm saying? If I go record and you coming because you want to come. You a part of a lot of shit I do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's different.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm not bringing you somewhere you don't want to go because I need you there.
Right.
We're not in our 20s.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything you do in life should be something to uplift yourself or lead towards upliftment.
Right.
Why do we engage in shit that takes away from ourselves? What happens with the alcohol is it leads to more alcohol. It leads to more alcohol. Now you got to drink to just maintain this situation that isn't even a part of you.
Right.
Why are we doing that shit on purpose?
Hell if I know.
Doesn't make sense.
Hey man,
that's like us going.
We've all fell down that path though.
No, but I'm saying when you get to our age, at our age, you should be at a level of maturity where you understand that concept. I'm speaking of people our age that I've had this conversation. I I had to learn it. I spent most of my life like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The fellas call you, want to do something, you just go do it.
Do it, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then you come home, you ain't had no good time. Your girl mad at you because you came back late. Now you mad at her because she don't want to give you no ass because you came back late. Now you're going on looking for some ass from somebody else. Now it's a boomerang of bad decisions.
Yep.
A rotisserie of reckless choices.
Yes, sir.
And then you wake up the next day, do it again.
Do it all over again. Recreate the feeling. Recreate the
and
feeling.
the whole time, you don't look at yourself not once.
Nope.
Lifestyle, man. Life can be so beautiful, man.
Yeah. We wait too late to figure that out. We wait way too late to figure that out, man. We winded down to the end of the pod too, man. I just realized we've been talking. I got
He said we've been talking. Yeah, we've
been talking, brother. I got one clip I want to play. I'm doing a clip of the day. I got one clip to play.
Clip of the day?
Yo, clip of the day. Some new shit. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. Just let it happen, my guy.
I don't like how that sounds, but I get it.
Yeah, that sounds bad, son. I think about all the women I've said, hey.
Yeah, that's how I said that. I was doing something crazy.
Just let it happen. Calm down.
Yeah. We're gonna hurt a little bit.
You stupid. All right, let's listen to this.
I have been married for almost 14 years. And I was of the notion that it was happy wife, happy life. A few years ago, the Holy Spirit told me, he said, you are putting undue pressure on your husband to make you happy. And that's not fair. And I was like, so I not supposed to do that? He had to teach me that I'm not supposed to put all of the pressure on my husband to make me as a human being happy. Everything that is in our society says cater to the woman, make her happy. And the Holy Spirit had to check me. He was like, your relationship is lopsided. So for my wives, stop putting pressure on your husband to make you happy. Find those things that you enjoy and do that. And let your husband, your partners, let their love be icing on the cake.
Happy house, happy spouse.
I'll say this. I love her messaging. And I agree with a great deal of it. My issue is this. You say the Holy Spirit told you. That goddamn husband told your ass 1,001 times that he can't be the deliverer of her happiness constantly. I'm pretty sure that man said 1,000 fucking times, hey, you're asking me to do shit that I should not have to do to make sure you're happy. But the Holy Spirit, God and them, or they Jesus Christ and all them people, told your ass that you're putting undue pressure on your husband. So now you fucking listen.
Well, this is the problem I have with a lot of churches, though. They preach and subscribe to a lot of unrealistic expectations. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole happy wife, happy life thing. A lot of men have gone down dark roads of depression based on that.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing about depression, this is a short, serious note. One thing about depression, you don't know when it hits you. You don't know how you're going to react to it.
Right.
You know, there's been plenty of men with guns to their head, guns to their families, because their whole goal in life is just to make a woman happy that doesn't appreciate anything. Because she's not happy with herself. I don't care how well you treat a person.
But they're not happy with themselves.
They're not going to, that too, but
they're not going to reciprocate well.
Listen, how can they appreciate what you give them if they have no appreciation for anything?
Right.
That means whatever you do is never going to be good enough. You can pacify them here, you can pacify them there. But this road right here is just confusion. It's confusing. They're driving down the road of confusion. Every once in a while, they swerve.
Right.
But for the most part, they're just confused, whether they are nasty narcissists or they're just a delusional individual.
Mm-hmm.
For the man, it's the same mental anguish. Because you always have to be the conductor and the driver. You always have to have the wheel of her happiness, and it's not possible.
No, it's not possible at all.
It's not possible. Hell, Will Smith even said that, but he got caught up in that shit with her, though. That's no another note. But Will Smith said that a long time ago. He was like, "You can't.
Right.
There's no way.
It really is.
There's no way. There's no way. The most beautiful thing in the world to me for a woman, as far as, considering a companion, is a woman that just has her own inner joy, her own inner peace. You know what I mean? She doesn't need alcohol to feel good about herself. She doesn't need validation to feel good about herself. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't need me to be in a great mood to make her feel good. She can also uplift me. Because if I'm responsible for your happiness, what happens when my day is bad?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're mad at me because I'm having a bad day.
Right.
Because you're dependent on my day for your happiness.
And that's leech. That's leeching material. You can't
You know
leech
what I'm
off
saying?
of me just so you make yourself feel better to fulfill your
So-
days.
So your success is dependent on my demise.
Right.
Because in order for you to be successful, I have to give pieces of me, and I have
Right.
nothing left.
Exactly.
So I got to go to work and be beat up at work. I don't care where you work at. You get beat up in some kind of way, whether it's
Yeah.
mental, physical.
Yeah, it's a lot. It'd be a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I work from
I gotta
home.
go to
It'd be a
work.
lot sometimes.
There's a black man, period. So I have to get beat up, and then I have to come home, and you beat me up too,
Right.
because you're not happy that you have nothing to do.
Nothing to do. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So it's my fault.
You're right.
So you know what I mean? It's just
Now, which
it's like when I hear a person say, and men say this shit too, but that was a woman talking. That's why we're saying woman. So boom. He doesn't make me happy anymore.
it's not his
You-
job.
Yeah, like
It's not his job. So you don't make yourself happy.
you were never happy before, and you never
Right.
dealt with it.
May not be happy in the confines of this relationship because it's just not going well, but that he don't make me or she don't make me happy no more is going.
You know what I learned, unfortunately, with a lot of situations like that? Sometimes you walk into a person's life somewhat like a guinea pig. Sometimes you're like a person's lesson
Right.
that they don't learn until the person after you.
Right.
And it's unfortunate to you because you're like the litmus test for whatever they got going on. You don't know it, but you're giving this woman everything a man kind of needs to give her within reason.
Right.
Nobody's 100%, but
Nah.
you're giving her everything she needs as a man. You know what I mean? She's waiting for you to make her happy every day, though. She'll almost have to leave you, or you leave her, to appreciate what just happened
It's happened. Right.
or what was available.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I've told guys at work before, and they didn't get it. I said, "Yo, best thing happened for you is you get fired, bro." I said, "Cause you don't appreciate that." You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to get fired, go somewhere else, and realize what life is about.
Right. Because you realize you're missing out.
You know what I mean? Because wherever you work at, whatever level, there's always a young guy
Oh yeah.
that don't deserve what he has,
Yo,
and
this
he
gener-
complains every
Oh.
day.
Bro, this generation is a team full of complainers. I see a bunch of
Yeah.
videos of them. What does this organization brings to mental health in the oh well we're a family, this that they mother close the laptop. Oh, not working there. Like just because no one is doing nothing for you. Like this is, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. These kids these days don't even they don't understand no hard work, no accountability.
Accountability is a tough pill to swallow, and a woman that holds herself accountable is very attractive.
Right. I agree.
It's very much so.
I agree with that totally.
On every angle, from the dating scene, from the communication, sexually, whatever. It's and we've talked about it since probably episode 1. It still is a culture shock for us as men to be with a woman that's accountable. It still is.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Even now, you be a woman that's accountable. It's almost like, oh.
Yeah, it's like, damn, you're
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
hey,
look,
but
it's almost,
they always say we don't hold no accountability for shit, and that's so untrue. We as men, we stay have to hold ourselves accountable for every fucking thing that goes on. But women, they do not hold themselves accountable.
For one, a woman's not gonna let you forget nothing you do that's wrong.
Not a damn thing.
Us, I mean, we so foolish. All she had to give us some pussy, bro. We be like, man, that wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? Ain't that bad. They got to talk about it no more. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Don't do that thing.
Sort of be tripping sometime.
Yeah, don't do that thing though. Every woman got a thing. Don't do that thing. I don't forgot everything. Like that Men in Black thing. When you look at that thing.
Yeah.
I don't forgot everything. We're gonna start from scratch right now. You did that thing. I'm good.
Stupid, man. But yo, man, we about to end up the podcast, man. End it with a little bit of quote, one of your joints. What you got?
I'm gonna say this to men, especially men our age. Be a blessing. Far too many young men from the ages I said 18 to 35, they really have nobody to confide in. You know, we have a lot of wisdom. You know, share your experiences, share your wisdom, volunteer some guidance. You know, we need to do that, more of that. You know what I'm saying? Some people might not be accepted. That's fine, yo. Just drop the jewels, man. If they take that path, wonderful. If they don't, it's not on you.
Yeah. All you could do is drop the jewels, man. If they decide to pick them up, they pick them up. If they don't, somebody else might.
Well, it's also I'm a firm believer of being a blessing, and you'll be blessed. I mean, it's worked in my life.
No doubt, man.
It's part of your globe, man.
I agree. Well, we didn't intro the pod like we should have, but this is episode 70, so you've all been here. If you've been here for 70 episodes, you already know who we are. But if you haven't been here for 70 episodes, what you about to say?
Funny thing, I got a 1-year anniversary, like just going through Facebook. I like looking at the memories, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was episode 2, a year ago yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Yeah, episode 1 was 2 weeks ago.
That's crazy. It's just crazy looking at it. I knew, but seeing it, I was like, damn.
Yeah,
that shit crazy.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a minute, man. So it's your boy TALLSHON. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.
This is Black Male Podcast, episode 70. Peace.
Yo.
That was good.